everybody. Hi, how is everybody doing today? Hello, hello. Hope everybody's having a great Sunday. Hope everybody's having a great Sunday. It's a little windy here. I'm getting a little rain. Hi, everybody. Come in the room. Come on in the room. Hey. That's okay, doing what I love. That's okay. Sometimes, and I want to be very clear about this, guys. This is not a bashing live. I am not that type of person. I do not bash people I consider friends, okay? That's not... I'm sure you all are wondering what's going on. And hi everybody. I think that I want to just put it out there. I really just want to put it out there because, at this moment I stand alone. I am standing alone by myself, and that's fine. That is fine that I'm standing by myself because, now that I am not a part of the squad anymore, this is my second time leaving the squad. Let me repeat that. This is my second time leaving the squad. I was not kicked out. I was not asked to leave. I left on my own, okay? Because of the simple fact that at the end of the day, when it comes to telling the truth is always better than a lie. Because at the end of the day, when a lie is found out, you have to cover it up again with another lie. Okay? I swallowed a big pill today because people that I thought were my friends tried to throw me underneath the bus. Okay, I'm just going to let everybody know what happened. No, I'm not going to post any receipts because it is still a sensitive subject right now. Okay? This is pretty much what happened. I'm going to tell you from start to end. Yesterday, about 10-something, it was like 10:15, 10:30, I got a DM in my message request from a page by the name of immortal.chiefdis_. I didn't think anything of it, but I noticed that it was a missed video call from this person. So I decided to answer it. I'm sorry, not answer it, but I decided to accept the request, and something just told me to call it back. And the only reason I did that is because Velvet has been missing. She has been missing, so I wanted to make sure, who's calling themselves Chiefdis. Not only that, who's calling me on video chat, you know what I mean? So I immediately called the person back, and they declined and told me to hold on. Okay? So I held on for about 2 minutes, and then the person calls me back. Immediately, when I answered the phone, I see a male physique. It was like a strong chest of a man, and they hung up within 2 seconds. I didn't even get a chance to screenshot it. Okay, one day I'll post the receipts, and it'll show you that I'm telling Velvet, no, that's not you, because I saw a man. But we'll get there. This is pretty much what it is. So, like I said, they hung up and they started texting. I showed you myself. So hey babe, can you send me $40? And I'm like, no, I don't know. Who is this? Who is this? And they say that it's Velvet. I said, no, it's not Velvet. It can't be Velvet. It might have been Eligio, Pretty K. That's right. It was, and I said, this isn't Velvet. This isn't Velvet. So what I decided to do was have her to send me a picture to prove that it was her. So she sent me a picture of her legs, and I don't know if y'all study things, everybody, but people of carbonation, they don't wear clothes anyways. So if you see a leg of Aya, you know it's Aya's leg. Or if you see a leg of Sheba's, you know it's Sheba's leg. I saw that leg and I said, that's Velvet. That is Velvet. So I still needed a little bit more proof. So I told her to send me a picture with her throwing up the peace sign. And as soon as she did it within 2 seconds. She sent me the picture, and the next thing I said, that's Velvet. It's Velvet hands down. So my first thought to do was to call the Marquezes. That's my first move. I called the Marquezes only because Velvet claimed that she had a little bit of time. She had a little bit of time That's what Jersey G said it was in. Okay. She said it was only a little bit of time. So that's my first instinct, was to call her parents. Okay. Now let me tell you how I rock. Cause I don't do no fake, DMs and all this other shit. You know what I did? I'm a woman of integrity. Let me tell you what I did. I allowed the Marquezes to log into my account. I gave them my username and my account password. And if y'all don't believe me, y'all can go and ask the Marquezes, okay? So I gave them my login password. Not only did I give it to the Marquezes, but I gave it to Lurker and I gave it to Grand. Grand, she couldn't get in because there was too many people logging into my account at the time. So and remind you guys now, I didn't log out, so I'm still seeing the conversation as it goes, and I'm doing that for a reason, because I still want Velvet to believe that it's me. So in the midst of the Marquezes dropping messages, I am dropping voice notes so she doesn't think anything of it. Okay, so they're conversating with Velvet, and then they ask her to say if this is Velvet, what is your mother's middle name? And Velvet, within 2 seconds, she said it's Aldora. Aldora is not a common name. It's not like it's Cheryl or Christy or Candy or nothing like that. That is not a common name. Aldora is not a common name. And Velvet spelled it correctly. Even the Marquezes felt as though that was Velvet after she dropped the name. They felt like it was her, so they immediately started calling. Pops got in touch with somebody on his end, because Pops is in law enforcement. He got in touch with somebody on his end, and the next thing you know, they say that they saw somebody that matches her description in the area. Okay, now before I go into all of that, Velvet dropped a address. She dropped an address. We looked up that address and we found out that it was next to a Valero gas station. But get this now, before we said anything about a Valero gas station, we asked Velvet, what is the nearest, listen now, I don't want y'all to miss this, what is the nearest gas station you're at? Velvet says Valero. Thank you. Okay, Velvet says Valero. And I don't want to get upset because I always go off of my gut feeling. And I did not go to the squad at first. Normally I would, but normally the squad has an issue with believing. I don't know what it is. They have an issue against me, but that is okay. I ate a slice of humble pie this morning, so I'm good. At the end of the day, I know that was Velvet. Okay? I know that it was her. We have not proved it yet. No, Velvet is not in Panama because we have not established that she caught a flight. Okay? So technically, Velvet is still in the States. She's still in the States. What else should I say? We know that she's still in the States. She has not caught a flight to Panama. She told me, and everybody that I gave my password to saw this, she told me that they will be leaving out tonight. She said that they would be leaving out tonight. She would be catching a flight. Her and Natureboy and somebody else that they're with is leaving out tonight, going back to Panama, leaving out of Houston. That's exactly what she said. And she also told me that Eligio would be going live tonight at the airport. So we shall see. That's what I'm waiting on. I'm not going to make any more calls. I'm not going to do anything. What I'm going to do is just wait to see if Eligio goes live tonight at the airport, because that was the messages that I received. Like I said, I have no reason to lie. I'm not here to explain what the squad got going on or what they did or what they didn't do. All I know is when we went live to try to clean up the fact that the squad put out that Eligio was locked up. And let me explain why the squad did that to begin with. Okay, and no, I didn't have anything to do with it. I was totally against this lie because I knew it was going to backfire. Okay, let's see who this is who wants to come in. Go ahead, Amber. You can come on in so we finish because I got some more to say. Okay, well, while she's coming in. Okay.
Hey, girl.
Hey there, how you doing?
Good, how are you? Don't be so hard on yourself. You sound like you're being really hard on yourself. Yeah.
Girl, I am blessed. I'm cleaning up this mess, honey. Okay?
Absolutely.
I'm cleaning up this mess because one thing we're not going to do is try to throw foot underneath the bus.
Yeah, okay? It's the back and forth thing that I'm worried about, and I don't want you to.
I don't care who has my back. I'm gonna tell y'all this. I don't care who has my back because Foot can speak for herself. Foot can speak for herself, and I pray that one day when Velvet goes home, she will come out and say, "Yes, I reached out to Foot on that, and guess this did happen." It sure did.
Well, the great thing about the proof is it don't need anybody to accept it for it to be real.
Thank you. So,
at the end of the day, nothing else matters. It don't need nobody to accept it, so you're all good. You're in the universe's favor.
Right. I know that.
Exactly. Yeah. I wanted to hop on here because I don't know why Spirit just told me to say this to Stephanie Serenity Fiery. This is what... If Elijah did come all the way here to get Velvet, this is what a man does when he wants you to be there. When a man wants you, he goes and he gets you. You don't have to be begging for no plane ticket. I'm not saying that it's not toxic. That whole situation is toxic. But Stephanie seems so thirsty to try to grab and be a part of Carbonation. He's like, girl, you got to find your own way here because he don't really want you there.
Right.
She needs to stay her butt in Hawaii. This is just a side note. Aside from whatever else is going on with Velvet, but this is just a side that needs to be said that Stephanie needs to hear. This is what Alicia would do if he wanted you there, not tell you to put up a cash app and get your own money.
That's right. So let me ask you a question.
Both of they asking me to stay there in the States. Yeah.
That's right. Let me ask you a question. Did you see those receipts that I sent to you?
I sure did. I've been back and forth with you since yesterday.
That's right, love. And I sent it to a number of other people that I trust. How do you feel about that?
At first, I was apprehensive because you never know what's going back and forth. And, we've only spoken a few times online. So at first, I was like, could be not. But now I'm more in the wheelhouse that it's her and she needs help. And I'm really kind of like, I hope people are really thinking about the steps that they take.
That's right.
Definitely they need to get her out of there, but I definitely think that they need to think about the steps that they take to make sure that she's safe. Because we know how volatile he is. And she can get crunk right with him, but she's a little tiny, 5'2" little thing.
That's right.
And I didn't
sleep. Right, exactly. He has another woman with him.
But she always does that too.
That as well.
He always does that.
Yeah.
It's probably Aya. Because we haven't seen her for a while. It's probably Aya that's with him.
Okay, this is the thing as well. Right. I also want to say as well, I did not sleep at all last night because I was upset with how everything went. People were coming for the squad. People were saying this. People were saying that. People were singling people out and just going in. I want to say this. I always do my research, okay? I reached out to Omek this morning, and I'm not going to repost this receipt because that is not what I do. If I don't have permission to do it, I'm not going to do it. This is the thing. I reached out to Omek this morning, and I only dropped 2 receipts at the time. And what I gave him to begin with was 2 pictures. Those 2 pictures, girl, that paper. I gave him 2 receipts, and they were 2 pictures of one of Velvet's legs and one of her hands. Those were the only 2 proofs I have to send her. I wanted it to pop, so I freaking Amber.
He said that's her.
So I wanted it to pop to him, so I wanted him to look and see the message and automatically respond back to me. When he looked at the message, he asked me, can he see the rest of the messages? Omek never said, that's not Velvet. Nope, that's not her legs. Nope, that's not her hands. Let me tell y'all something. I've been with my husband 8 years, going on 9 years. I know what my man's legs look like. I know what my man's hands look like. I don't care. You don't have to put a picture. You don't have to put a picture of your face by your hand showing that it's you. No,
your partner knows.
What's the truth? Okay, so we have another. I'm assuming that this is the squad behind these what you call it, accounts. Anywho, yeah, trolls. That's because that's at the end of the day, that's what they are. They're not out to help nobody. Y'all want to bash me? Let's put the truth out there. Y'all are not out to help, because if you was, you never would have put a lie out there to begin with. And now you want to throw foot under the bus? Not on my watch. You're not going to do that.
Here's the thing too. When people really want to help, if you go to any agency, if you go to the police, if you go to any agency, when they want to help, even if they think something is a lie, they still go down that avenue, because you never know.
Thank you.
You never know.
Cancer Daily Horoscope. Cancer Daily Horoscope. There is a 11:59 flight from Houston to Panama. Thank you. At the end of the day, my gut feeling told me that that was Velvet. And I'm going to tell y'all something else. Like I said, Omeg said he wanted to see the rest of the receipts. I cannot post what he said, but I'm just going to tell y'all, and I hope that y'all take for what, hopefully one day he'll let me post it. I hope y'all take my word for it. But Omeg said, once I send the rest of the receipts, there is no doubt that that is Velvet. Okay? That's what Omeg said. Because he's saw how she
with her. He knows her.
He knows her. He said that is exactly how she texts. It sounds, when you read the receipts, it looks like somebody from New Orleans is texting it out. Like you can literally look at it and say, "Oh, that sounds like a New Orleans accent, but it's typed out." Y'all see what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I have no reason to lie. I tried to help her. I was moving with only 30 minutes. I couldn't waste no time. You know what I'm saying? And this is the exact reason why I didn't go to the squad first, is because I knew how this was going to backfire. Like I said, I don't have no reason to lie. Now, if y'all would like to go to Omeg and say, "Hey, did somebody reach out to you pretending to be," y'all can do that too. Period. We're not going to play these little games with nobody that's supposed to be older than me. Y'all supposed to be older than me, and y'all out here trying to drag for what this. And this is why I never got personal with y'all, because I'll be damned if y'all gonna throw me under the bus and then try to go out and tell. That's why I don't like female. Y'all not gonna be up for them. Girl, bye.
Well, I'm trying to think of who's in Houston, Texas besides Fundi Fee, because I don't think Fundi would go to the airport or nothing like that.
Right.
So
who's in Houston? That I don't know.
Yeah. Somebody got to be in Houston, Texas to stop there. Somebody needs to call the airline. Say, like I said to you in the DMs, email them a picture of her and tell them that she's being trafficked, and against her will, and she's under duress, and she might say one thing, but this is what she means, because this man is abusive, and she's scared for her life. Like, these things need to be said. Does anybody know what airline that they're on?
No, but I do know that there's 2 major airports near Houston. So I know that there's one, that there's Bush, and I don't know the other one. Her dad is worried. Like I said, Mr. Marquez and Ms. Marquez, their heads are spinning right now. Like I said, I don't have 100% facts that it was her, but with what I have, it matches up. It does. It just does. So. I mean, I just don't know.
The marshal can stop them. If not for her, for the baby, because I'm sure that they don't have no paperwork on them that's their baby. Like, I hate to even do that to somebody, but precautions need to be made. And once they get her into a room by herself, she may say, "No, I want to go home."
That's right.
So whoever needs to call the airline and figure out, because it don't matter who believes it or not. But
at this point it doesn't, because it's going to come out later on anyways. Y'all are going to see. Because I'm not going to post anything.
They need to really stop.
Right. I'm not posting nothing right now. Period. I'm not posting anything right now. But as soon as I get the okay to do so, trust me, y'all going to be like, okay. And they're making themselves look bad, because, like I said, my mom's always told me, when you lie, you have to tell another lie on top of another lie on top of another lie to keep that lie going. Okay? So, that I'm just saying.
Yeah, because I was wondering, they call me a liar for saying that he.
And I'm supposed to be a scammer. I thought scammers received money. I don't have my Cash App up in my bio, baby. I've never asked anybody for any money. I've never asked it. So for Jersey, because since you want, I'm gonna get straight to the point. Since Jersey wants to say that I'm a a scammer. I don't know where she would have gotten that from. Because I don't scam anybody. I never have, never will.
Well, let her
there is
that.
no fraudulent activity on my record, period. So I don't know.
It takes one to know one, so she's probably the scammer. So let her think that, or she wants. So whatever.
Right.
And someone said that can't the TSA be called? I think the TSA can be called. So like and like I said, I'm pretty sure it's probably I, because I is the only one that really hasn't been going live like that. It's probably Aya or Ra. Those are the two we haven't really seen in a minute. And it's probably I, because Ra's not even a U.S. citizen.
Right.
So I don't know how she gets her paper. Right. I'm just trying to think of things that could be done. I don't care if anyone believes them or not.
Yeah. So, like I said, guys, I wasn't going to hold y'all. I just... Right.
So, Alicia's not locked up. As far as you know, Alicia's not locked up.
Thank you. Let me address this comment people at the game said. Jersey does not even like LaTanya. Okay? Jersey does not like LaTanya. And since we're being real, I am the one that told LaTanya that y'all were lying about that. I told her that. You understand me? Take that to the bank, screen record it, send it to Jersey G, do whatever y'all got to do. I am the one that told LaTanya that they were lying.
Everybody's so quick to jump on the story.
Thank you. I am the one that told her that. You know why? Because it was going to backfire. It was going to backfire. So being that the squad wanted to go and say, oh, foot's this, foot's that, I'm going to do it the cute way. And I'm just going to keep it real. I'm not going to come and say no fucking little lies. Excuse my French. I'm not going to come and lie to you or say this and that. Foot's a scammer. No. Let's keep it real. Let's keep it real. Whatever DM they talking about was sent to them saying that Natureboy was locked up. That's a lie. The squad made that DM. And when I say made that DM, they created a fake page. I don't mind. I want y'all to screen record this because this is the truth. Let me tell you what I did. I screen recorded when they were talking about making the DM. Do y'all want to get ugly with me? Because if y'all want to get ugly with me, we can get ugly. Let's keep it cute, sis. If y'all fucked with me yesterday, fuck with me forever. Don't be trying to put me under the bus. Foot, if y'all don't know by now, Foot is not with that shit. I'm going to respect you until you disrespect me. And I have been getting disrespected by the squad. And so here we are. Like I said, that
but they jealous that Velvet reached out to you? Is that why they just... I don't get the whole thing.
Yes,
disrespect.
I think that's what it is. But I can't put my finger on it. I don't know what they're upset about. All I know is that they lied and they had to come back and fix it, and it still didn't sound right. So guess who looks bad in the end? Not Bud. Okay?
Well, to be honest, no one takes LaTanya seriously. Like, I hate to say it, but it's the truth. I'm gonna say the truth. No one takes her seriously.
Let me tell you something about LaTanya. LaTanya, I have talked to her personally. I'm not here to say what she said is true or not, but LaTanya has already been through enough. She has already been through enough. That woman has lost her job. Yes, true enough, what comes out of her mouth might have gotten her in trouble. But when you got LaTanya claiming that she got Alicia locked up, that just looks messy. That just, that looks messy. And it all came from the squad. So, that's all I wanted to say, though, guys. I am going to say this live because this is the truth. So, yeah. Anybody have any more questions? Anybody need to join the live? Anybody? Y'all are free to join. Okay.
I'm gonna hop off, and I'm gonna do some digging. And I also did when at first I did think he was locked up, but then I checked the U.S. Marshal website and they didn't have anybody under Alicia Bishop or Alicia.
Okay, I sure will, doing what I love.
So,
okay, right.
Yeah. So I'm gonna let the next person jump on.
I don't think nobody is, but if not, if you guys don't have any more questions, I'm going to end up ending this live. Like I said, I respect you guys as my followers. I respect that you guys have a spirit of discernment where you guys can pick out the truth and the lie. Okay?
Absolutely.
And I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this lie. I'm gonna keep on praying for the squad because y'all got some growing to do.
If y'all want to talk to anybody, talk to the TSA, talk to the U.S. Marshal,
That's
call
right.
somebody and talk to them.
No, I'm not going to do a recap, but I am going to save the live. So anybody want to see it, it'll be okay. So if that is it, then I'm going to end this. And I appreciate everybody joining and being respectful. I appreciate it. You gotta. It's always two sides to every story. And just so happens my side is the right side. So, anyway, I am gone. I'm about to go eat this humble pie. And, yeah. Love you guys. Love, love, love.
Peace.
Happy Sunday, everybody. Anybody else want to come in and say anything? I mean, if not, I will end this. And I appreciate y'all joining. I fucks with y'all. Believe it or not, I've been getting a lot of love this moment. That's because people is picking apart people's shit, you know? I've been getting a lot of love. I love love. I love a hug, and I love a nice DM. Anyways, I love you guys, and like I said, thank you for joining.